In the vast universe of Dragon Ball, where heroes and villains face off in epic battles, the legacy of the Saiyans shines like an eternal flame. Centuries have passed since Goku and Vegeta joined forces to save Earth from unimaginable threats. The Saiyan race, once marked by war and destruction, found peace and prosperity in a world where harmony seemed finally within reach. However, the shadow of the past never completely disappears. And after this message, we will tell you the story of Khufu. We come with these parallel stories from the vast universe of Dragon Ball, so I ask you to subscribe, activate the bell, and leave your like. If you, like me, love imagining alternative stories and reading them as well, this is the right place for you. I hope you enjoyed a lot and ask you to always share the videos, and if you like it, there's much more. So without further ado, let's go to the first video of the channel in this format titled, The Last Legacy of the Saiyans. The story of a future where the Saiyans, after defeating great villains in their journey marked by the parallel of good and evil, and our strongest warriors having departed for the other world, Goku, Vegeta, and the others, leaving the universe in total peace, after having become gods of destruction, as is the case with Vegeta and his angelic assistant, which is Goku. And with this, generations ahead advance as time passes, and with it the legacy of the Saiyans, just like many other races, edges toward extinction. But we see a young man among all in the universe who has something different running in his veins. It's as if he had lived in the past and feels an enormous emptiness inside him. His name is Son Khufu. He is a former member of the well-known Galactic Patrol, and with his nickname of Explorer, he was well known for discovering things and archiving them in the universe's library called the Knowledge. Everything was going peacefully until he receives a call from the high ranks of the Galactic Patrol. What could he have heard in this call that leaves him in great shock? And he says just a yes, I accept. Well, are you curious to know what this call is about? Then stay until the end. Alongside this, in a village very distant from there, another character is presented to us. His name is Kaido, a young Saiyan with an indomitable spirit and an insatiable curiosity. Since he was little, he listened to stories about the exploits of his ancestors like Goku and Vegeta, who challenged gods and destroyed unimaginable enemies, in addition to turning arrogance into honor. All that he heard was through someone who perhaps participated in that golden age, and he knew that he descended directly from the prince of the race, who had become a god of destruction, Vegeta. While training under the watchful eye of his mentor, Kaido feels the weight of these stories on his shoulders. He is constantly compared to the giants who preceded him. You need to be stronger, Kaido. The Saiyans are warriors, says his mentor, echoing the pressure that so many young people feel when being measured by standards of bravery and power. But even so, he continued to train, and it was as if his real power was somehow blocked. So we depart from there to another planet, where evil minds have been plotting against the peace and change made by the Saiyans in Universe 7. For the first time in thousands of years, we have no warriors capable of protecting the universe. Let me explain why. Goku and Vegeta, after securing their ascension to becoming an angel and god of destruction, made a proposal to Zeno. If they could maintain peace in Universe 7, Zeno would not involve Universe 7 in matters concerning the mortal powers. This fact, if it weren't for Goku suggesting the Tournament of Power, many universes would already be extinct. So Goku secured Zeno's promise and the angels not to interfere in anything in their universe, thus bringing total peace to the universe while their vast legacy spread throughout the universe, making many surrender but also causing many villains to die. It was a price that both Goku and Vegeta were willing to pay, and thus they coexisted over time. But out of nowhere, they disappeared, and no one heard or saw either of them again. Whis and Beerus, the ancient gods and angel, tried to locate both due to their significant friendship, not just them but all the Z warriors, but they failed. So Beerus said goodbye to Whis one last time and went to spend the rest of his days on Earth. But after a long time, everything turned to memory. Well, I already told you what happened to both, which is still a mystery. Do any of you have a theory about what might have happened? Then comment below, and let's continue the video. About the villains. It is not known why they chose now to emerge from the depths, but alongside this, Something happened that had not happened in Universe 7 for a long time. It's a fascinating cosmic event known as the planetary alignment. This phenomenon occurs when several planets align in a specific configuration, which, according to some traditions and mythologies, is considered a moment of great power and transformation. During the alignment, cosmic energies are intensified, allowing extraordinary phenomena to occur, such as the awakening of latent powers in living beings or the manifestation of ancient gods. Amidst all this, we return to Sun Khufu, and now we can hear what the call said. We need you back to the Galactic Patrol right now. I know you won't understand anything, but I found something far removed from the past, and it's fragmented with a writing that we deciphered, and it said this: "At a given moment in the heavens, I saw light shining, as if everything were in perfect synchrony. The planets aligned after a long time, and a roar was heard like that of a fierce animal. After that, I saw a ship falling containing 4 people, 2 of whom were pregnant women, and their husbands said, 'These are the last living Saiyan mothers in the universe. Please hide each of them away from one another.' And then This part in the writing cuts off, but there is one thing that was still legible, and believe it or not, it had the name Son Goku, and after that, it appeared your name, Sun Khufu. And as soon as we finished deciphering, the object dimmed, as if it were a full moon. Every time we exposed it to the moon, which we discovered accidentally, the object lets out a roar, as if something wants to come out of it. I want your answer now. Are you going to work with us or not?" So, as we heard before, Sun Khufu accepted. He takes a ship and goes straight to the Galactic Patrol's base of operations. Then it cuts to a period of time later, and he finally reaches the artifact in question, which looks like some kind of ancient Saiyan ship, but with writings, which we already know what they are. Then he arrives and touches the artifact, causing Khufu to faint, and the one who seems to fall into a coma. He is quickly taken to a high-tech infirmary, where all diagnostics are done, and he didn't respond to any of them in a bad way. It was as if he were just sleeping. Sun Khufu's dreams. Where am I? It feels like I glimpsed something I have already lived. What could this be? Who is this? Vegeta. This name is very familiar to me and gives me a sense of nostalgia. What's happening? I can't see much, just a bright light coming towards us. It seems like magic. Wow, what has Vegeta done? His hair has gotten longer and turned purple just like that. What is this I'm feeling? This aura around me is white or silver. I can't quite define it, but I feel divine. How beautiful is this feeling? Then the light approaches and his hands move, and I hear myself saying in my voice, Kamehameha, and at the same time merging with Vegeta's attack. Final flash. But it's not enough to stop the light that blinds me momentarily. Then I wake up in a sphere, see Vegeta normal with his black hair, and say, he's back to normal. And then he also blacks out. Then he wakes up shouting for Vegeta. No one there understands anything, but there was someone who was there who knew the name in question. He was a descendant of Jocko. So he tells stories about Jocko's family that were passed down from generation to generation, and explains who Goku and Vegeta were to those who had never heard of them before. Then Sun Khufu's heart starts beating fast. While they talk, he has flashbacks in his mind, but this time without fading. Then he says something that leaves everyone there shocked. I am a Saiyan and I am a direct descendant of Son Goku. Well, folks, that's it. If you want part 2 of this magnificent story and its conclusion, then follow the channel, activate the bell, and stay tuned, and comment a lot too. Until next time.